I've been slow getting out new content because as this story changes by the day, it only makes sense that the script and video would have to change along with it. Truth be told, the 30-minute video I am working on now was almost shelved because after Vincent Nicotra was apparently fired by Chris Hansen, him and I had tentatively agreed to a one-on-one interview to take place on Saturday, January 25th. Vincent and I have had a long history of issues dating back to May 2019. I wanted an official apology for the multiple doxing and a retraction of the hacking claims against Yap Yap and myself. I also wanted him to answer to the multiple channel takedowns of Baked Salmon since July. I had more questions about the missing Predator investigations from the summer that were paid for and promised by Chris Hansen and never delivered, as well as the current FBI case supposedly spearheaded by Chris Hansen. Things looked promising, but then Vincent's sister, who is a practicing attorney, got involved and things got complicated, so here we are. My new video will still be out in a few days, but while I wrap that one up, I wanted to present this phone call between Vincent and myself that took place over 2 weeks after I was doxxed. This phone call occurred because I sent him a message with my intent to sue for harassment, slander, and libel. Think he was ready to apologize? Well, if he had, I wouldn't have made this video, would I? Just an FYI, any funds awarded in a lawsuit against Vince will be donated to the victims of Onision. No matter how you feel about Chris Hansen, Vincent Nicotra, or Mike Morse, we can all agree that the victims are the one who ultimately matter. Now that I got that out of the way, all I need is an announcer.
Tonight, he called me out, so I called him up. Presented by Bickline.
Oh, and a theme song would be cool. Hey Vince, do you have any idea for lyrics?
You're very salty, very dangerous human being.
That's perfect. Got it. I got just the thing.
Cause it's West Most and it's here for us. Salty and dangerous. Come on!
Hello?
Why are you calling me?
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, hi, can I help you?
yeah, you just called me.
I'm sorry, who is this?
This is Wes. Why are you acting like you don't know who this is?
Hey, Wes, no, I didn't see your name pop up. Just saw a 704 number, and I answered.
Why are you calling me now? Because I said...
Hello?
What? Can you not hear
I
me?
didn't call you.
You didn't call me. So
You break, there's a leg. There's a leg. Hello?
you didn't call me. I have 2 missed calls from you.
No, I did not. I didn't call you, Wes.
So you answered on accident? Are we going to talk about what happened?
No, I didn't answer on accident. I saw a 704 number call, and I answered.
Okay, but you didn't answer me at all.
Is it 704? 702. I'm sorry. It was a 702 number.
That's my phone number.
Okay.
Are we going to talk about what you did on New Year's Eve, or are you just going to ignore it?
No, I'm not ignoring anything. And as a matter of fact, no, I'm not. Listen, I'm not ignoring anything, right? But I don't know if there's anything that we can talk about.
Why is that?
Because every time we do talk, it always ends up as some type of attack on whoever. It could be myself, Chris, or whatever. And you know what? I'm going to be totally honest with you, man. You know, if you don't like my designs or what I do, that's fine. Listen, you're open to your own criticism. You can make videos. I don't care. that's cool.
Bitch, you
right?
doxed me for it. What do you mean it's fine? You doxed me for it.
I didn't dox you.
Are you fucking... Vince, Vince, why are lawyers contacting me? You shared my personal information. You shared lies about me saying that I hacked you. That is doxing. And you did it with malicious intent and proved it with text messages that you were going to do it. That is doxing, Vince.
No.
Look up,
Doxing-
Vince, look up the legal definition. You you tied my name to a YouTube account against my will with malicious intent to tell people that I was a hacker. That is doxing. Whatever information you have is fucked up, and lawyers don't contact me for no reason, offering to represent me on a no contingency basis if they didn't feel.
I did not say you were a hacker. I said alleged.
You know, saying alleged doesn't matter if you are the idiot who said it, right? If I told people you were an alleged rapist or an alleged pedophile, that wouldn't matter because I'm the one alleging it, Vince. You alleged that I was a hacker. Then you went on to that stream, talked about my business in Oregon, how sloppy it was, and that I was a hacker.
God, he's like a marketing manager. He owns his own business. And sloppy wanted that.
You fucked up, and you won't even admit it.
I have no. Well, I don't know anything about your business.
Exactly, but you did say, but it's on video. It's on video, dude. Like, I have video of you saying a very sloppy business because you were sloppy fucking drunk. So you're on there talking all kinds of shit about me, telling me that I'm a hacker, saying that Yap Yap is a hacker because you were mad that I caught you in your bullshit. That's not what a man does, Vince.
Now, but what you're saying to me is right now is, and I'll tell you why, because in your mind and your opinion, you think what I do is bullshit, right?
Hold on. Stop deflecting. Address what you did for once. Stop deflecting onto me calling you out. Vince, because you said you built that script over a year, I proved you didn't. You said you built XS Builder, I proved you didn't. I didn't lie about any of that. And rather than come back with something witty, or come back with anything at all, you fucking doxed me and you took down Baked Salmon's channel. You can't say those were coincidences. You didn't think I hacked you.
Well, I'll tell you right. Listen, you saying about XS Builder or Pro Streams, okay? I've had people who I paid to get those up and
Dude,
running.
Vince, come on, man.
The designers.
Come on, Vince, don't bullshit me. Don't bullshit me.
Just stop.
Don't bullshit me.
All right, then there's no reason to talk because.
Listen, here's the thing, Vince.
You already have your mind made up.
I'm on the phone with you right now, and you still haven't fucking apologized. I have a family. And you try to affect me and my business and my money because I called you out on a fucking lie. Baked Salmon called you out on a fucking lie, and instead of saying anything, you try to call me out. You try to make me look like the asshole.
And there you go with lies. They're not lies.
They're not lies. So I hacked you, Vince. I hacked you.
I never said you did. There you go. You see.
Okay. Why? Okay, then Vince.
You gotta choose
Vince.
your words more
What?
carefully.
Oh, do I? Okay. Why did you share my picture on Twitter and said that I was an alleged hacker and that all you knew so far was that I worked in marketing? Because you see the video I made about you, right? The receipt video where I proved all that shit was bullshit. I think it has like 14,000 views right now. Have you seen that?
Well, no, I have not.
Oh, you should check it out. It's a really good video.
I have not seen any of these videos.
Oh, you should check it out because it shows every fucking text where you try to hire me in May, where you doxed me the first time, when you doxed me this last time, when you're calling me gay and a pedophile, saying I need a haircut, all that stuff. I made a video, Vince, because you went on Magdal. You went and talked to Magdal and told her that I wanted a job, so I was salty because you wouldn't hire me. Bitch, when did I try and get a job with you?
See, and there you go.
No. Not there you go, Vince. You keep saying.
I'm the complete gentleman here.
Vince, what about New Year's Eve? How are you being a complete gentleman? You still haven't apologized. You still won't accept
What do you want me to apologize for?
Are you kidding me? Dude, you put me on Twitter and said I was an alleged hacker and acted like you didn't know me, which you're still not admitting that you did. You did it to Yap Yap too, said she was an alleged hacker because you were mad. We went on a show and talked about you doxing us before. When did I hack you? I have the text messages, Vince, where you said, I'm putting this on Twitter.
Listen.
No. Listen, Lauren Armstrong, why don't you just admit what you did wrong?
Again, you're starting with the name calling. So
What name?
I'll tell you what.
No, you know what names you called me? You called me an alleged hacker with a sloppy business in Oregon. You called me out by my name several times on video and via text. It's a lawsuit, Vince. That's what you opened yourself up to and opened Chris up to by saying that he told you to do it back in May or back in July. I have the text. You can't, and you apologize for that one at least the next day. Now you're sitting here acting like you did nothing wrong when you try to affect my livelihood and put my kid at risk because you couldn't fucking man up and say, yes, I lied about XS Builder. Yes, I lied about Pro Streams and moved on. Or the Chris Hansen way, you could have ignored it altogether and no one would have noticed, Vince.
Why would I apologize for something that you're telling me I did or didn't do?
Hold on, you already admitted, Vince, you already admitted to doxing me via text. You already admitted it. You said you were doing it.
I admitted what?
That you were going to post my information on LinkedIn, Twitter, that you were posting my information on Twitter, and to tell Yap Yap that her and I were Twitter famous. You admitted to all that. Don't act like you haven't read through the text, because you had to delete them before you showed that bullshit lie to Drama and Opinions. Remember?
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, I did not put your work or home information or anything like that.
Vince, that's not all doxing is. That's not all doxing is. You shared my personal information, my name, my face. You tied it to a YouTube account. I did not do that. I don't share that information, and you did it with malicious intent, which is all provable by your own text.
I did not.
You didn't? You said, I am going to post this. Then why'd you do it, Vince?
Well, I tell you right now.
No, stop with the delay tactics, Vince. Why did you do it?
I'm not delaying.
You are delaying.
It
It feels like Dee Dee's live stream, doesn't it? Okay, I'll let you have the floor, and you explain to me. I'll let you have the floor, and you explain to me why you doxed me on New Year's Eve. Give me your reason.
I did not dox you.
What did you do then? What would you call it? What would it be if What would it be if I put up your picture and said, this is Vincent Nicotra, an alleged rapist? Be careful, he's a very dangerous human being. What would that be, Vince?
You know what? And that happens all the time.
No, don't.
It is what it is.
There we. Okay, Vince. So what were you doing? You were warning people for what reason? Because we made a video about you and proved you didn't build 2 websites, right? So you wanted to warn people.
First, Access Builder and ProStreams were built under my care and control, under my company, under the direction of the developers, under an exchange for monetary services.
Show me proof.
I don't have to show anybody anything.
Bro, I'm suing you. Show me proof if you don't want me to sue you. I'm going to sue you, Vince. This is not a joke.
Okay, if that's the way you feel, then
Vince, or explain it to me. I've given you every chance to be a man in this scenario. Explain it to me. Do something other than hem and haw and act like because it's maybe happened to you before or someone else said something, it's fine for you to do it. In the capacity that you are working in, your job is to behave like an adult and you acted like a fucking teenager. Why, Vince? Why would you put my family, my son at risk? Why would you put my livelihood at risk? Because I called you out on some bullshit. Why? No answer? And that was the end. I didn't bother calling Vince back because I knew he wouldn't answer, and it was obvious he would not be taking responsibility for anything. In the end, it was a waste of a phone call, but it was satisfying to hear him put the tough guy act away and stumble his way through our conversation. That's it for today. I'm Wes Most, and I will have much more for you in the upcoming days and weeks. This was...
He called me out, so I called him up. presented by Bickline. Coming up next, something really stupid.
Salty and dangerous. Salty and dangerous. Salty and dangerous. West Miles.
Pay me now.
But I can't afford it.
I don't.
Welcome back to Wesame Street.
Hey Vince, can you remind our viewers about the phrase of the day?
Better come heavy.
That's right, come heavy. Huh, that reminds me of a song I heard once.
Hi, my name is what? My name is who? My name is Come Heavy. Hi, my name is what? My name is who? My name is Come Heavy. Hi, my name is what? My name is who? My name is Come Heavy. Hi, my name is what? My name is who? My name is Come Heavy. Hi, Vince. Do you like violence? Wanna see me come heavy and ducks morning with the tide hits? Wanna copy Chris and do exactly like he did? Bounce checks and messed up worse than his credit is? Your job is dead weight, trying to get one thing straight. How are you a teacher when you're basically a little weight? And Chris Hansen said, Vince, I think we need a boxer. We can't unbox them, man, let's just dox them. Well, for 9 months, you kinda did just what you like, taking down critics with illegal YouTube strikes. Got ticked off and had Big Salmon kicked off. Call you on the phone, dude, like why you talking so soft?
Want more most? Subscribe or click the video above to learn about an earlier Chris Hansen scam.